Welcome everyone to our daily Forex market analysis call, and this is for trading on December 1st, 2017. Just a quick disclaimer before we get started. This is for education purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. All right, so let's start off as usual by taking a look at our Forex factory calendar here. All right, so coming up on Friday here, we have PMI numbers out of the Eurozone and then manufacturing PMI number for the British pound. PMI numbers are generally important because they're leading indicators. So they're important because if PMI numbers are strong, generally the retail sales are strong as well. And then we have Canadian employment numbers as well as GDP. For Canada here. So that will be important, manufacturing PMI numbers, and then important number here, ISM manufacturing PMI number for the US as well. So that's it for the news. So essentially it's just the PMI numbers for tomorrow. So let's go on to our charts here. Okay, so starting off with our euro dollar here, we have had a big push to the upside. So this looks bullish now, a very bullish close for the day. And now we're looking for a further move to the upside. So the first target here would be 1.1960 level, which is this next pin to the upside. And then once price breaks above that, then we are looking back into this level. So let's put this one as the second. So 1.200 will be the second target to the upside. So right now it looks bullish. We have seen this a big doji here right into our S1 level and a big push up from there. So right now it is holding above the pivot point as well as the previous support resistance level. And if it stays up there, and then it's very likely it's going to go up to the next level, which is right into, so let's say 1.1950 level, which is our R1 level. And once it goes above that, we're looking at R2 level, which is 1.200 level. So the bias for euro dollar for tomorrow is looking very bullish at the moment. Pound, same thing. We're making higher lows, and as we can see, a huge move to the upside here. So that's a daily candle close, big move to the upside. We went above the target that we had marked here, 1.3113 level. So we are above that now. So we're looking for a further move to the upside here, and the next target would be about 136. So let's say about 20 level, or 13600 level, give or take. So 1.3600 will be our next target to the upside. And as we can see here, we're just making lower highs and higher lows and higher highs. So it is clearly in an uptrend right now, and I'm looking for a continuation of that uptrend. So pound dollar is looking quite bullish. Aussie dollar here, we did push up back into this 75.92 area, but now we see a rejection. We see a large pin to the upside. So because of this, I'm looking for price to go lower into this 75.30 level here. So if you take a look at the 1 hour, see how we came into this R1 level here, and we just twice the price kind of went down from that level. So that suggests that we're likely to see price, so there's downward pressure on the price, which means we're likely to see the price go lower. So excuse me. So in that case, our target is 75.30 level to the downside. So this will be a critical level, because the last time price was here, it had pushed higher. And when it came to test this level once again, it pushed higher from that. So overall, the bias is to the downside. So this here was just a retracement, not so much a reversal of that downtrend. So now, once the price continues lower, once it gets past this 75.30 level, then I'm looking for price to move lower. But this will be a critical level, 75.30. If it doesn't go below this, it will likely go higher. But right now, it is making lower highs And as we can see, the bias is to the downside. So once 75.30 breaks, I'm looking for price to continue lower. So in this case, we could see a test again of this level, but I'm looking for something like this. So I do want to see a break of this level for the continued move to the downside. So the first target would be 75.30 level, and then the next target would be 74.80 level to the downside. So this is our 1 hour view. So if price stays below pivot, we are looking at further move to the downside. New Zealand dollar, a similar case here as well. We saw a pin bar, another pin bar. So our bias was to the downside for the last couple of days. So we did have that down move. Now I'm looking for a further move to the downside. This is a very bearish candle. So I'm looking for price to continue lower into the 67.80 level to the downside here. Now, we could see a pullback into this level about there. See this pin right here, over there, and then we have the pivot point right here. So somewhere around this area, which is 68.50 area, we could see a pullback, and then we could see the price drop like that. So that's what I'm looking for, the biases to the downside for this. Dollar CAD here, we've been bullish on this for the last few days. Our target was at the top here, 129.20, and this is where we are now. But to keep in mind, this is an important level here. Price was not able to break it last time, so now we have to be careful. If the price breaks above this level, then we are looking at 1.3020 level. But again, we'll have to see a clear break of this level for price to continue higher. And if it doesn't do this, we could see a double top here and price could drop from there. So we have some Canadian dollar news coming up, and that will be the deciding factor as to where this goes. So this is where we are looking at. Now, if price stays below that, we're looking for price to drop, but if it has a clear break above, then we're looking for price to go higher to 1.3020 level. So in this case, because we are at a critical support and resistance level, we have to be open to trading both ways, but overall, the bias is still to the upside. So this is looking bullish. Euro Swiss franc here, we have a bullish candle close here. Now we're looking for a further move to the upside. So this one we need to kind of go back a bit to see where the next level is. So 1.1820 is the next level, which is coming way from back here. So this inefficiency is slowly getting filled, and it looks like it's going to move all the way up. But in the meantime here, we're looking at 1.1820 level, which is this support and resistance, the bottom of this pin right here. I think I'm moving the wrong one here. Here we go. So 1.1800. So that's the next level to the upside. So bias is bullish, and that's our next level to the upside. Now, do keep in mind with this one as well, we are into the highs, and last couple of times price was here, we did have a reaction. We saw price drop, but as we can see with our trend line here, this trend line is still intact. Price is slowly making its way up here, up top, and now we have that triangle going on here, and ascending triangle, which means price could move higher. So the bias here, based on our ascending triangle as well as our bullish candle close, I'm looking for further move to the upside. But again, keep this in mind, 1.1720 level, it has to go above this. It has to close above this for the trend to continue. Pound Swiss franc, very, very bullish candle close. Again, we are into the highs here at 133.36 level. So if you zoom out a bit here, again, we need to go into these levels because we haven't been here in quite some time. So as we can see here, see how price is making higher lows. So price, the bias is to the upside. Bullish candle close for the day. So looking for a further move to the upside. But again, we need to see a break of this because last time price was here, it kind of came down quite strongly. But right now, it does have momentum to the upside. And as you can see, the candles are getting larger, which means the momentum is to the upside. So the next target that we are looking at is 1.3395, so about 1.3400 will be the next target to the upside. So pound Swiss franc is looking bullish at the moment. Dollar Swiss franc here, daily candle close is bearish. Twice the price got rejected at this 98.80 level. So I'm looking for price to drop. The target here would be 97.80 level, which is the bottom of this pin. So this here, we have a bearish pin bar here. So I'm looking for price to drop as a result. So looking for price to come into this 97.80 level to the downside. Pound CAD, very, very bullish. Again, the candles are getting larger, so the momentum is growing to the upside. The next target here would be 1.7530 level, which is the top of this pin. So looking for price to move higher in this case. So again, when we have such a large move, we do want to look for pullbacks. So we could see a move like this. So the target, though, the bias is to the upside. So the target is 1.7535 level. Pound yen here, huge bullish close to the upside. As a result of that, looking for price to move higher. 15300 would be the next target to the upside. But just keep in mind, we are getting into those large moves. Now we're getting into those large targets. So another thing to keep in mind now, we are at month end, which means prices could kind of turn around. And we are also into Friday. So generally, when we have a strong trend during the week, a lot of times we'll see that trend reverse on Fridays and also month end. So just sort of keep that in mind. Because we could see now we have had a huge move to the upside. We could see some profit taking coming into play here. So keep that in mind. Overall, though, this looks bullish. Euro yen, big close for the day, huge close back into this 133.80 level. So the next target we're looking at will be at 134.50 level to the upside. So again, with this one as well, I would look for a pullback because that's been a big move. That would be what I'd be looking for. 134.50 will be the target to the upside. So bullish on that. Aussie yen here. Aussie yen also went into the high here. So with this one, we are into this previous support and resistance level as well. So Aussie is not as bullish as Euro and Pound overall, but based on Aussie yen daily close, this is a very bullish close for the day. But because we are into this resistance level at 85.20, so we have to watch and see what price does at this level. If it stays below, then we can see price come back into the range because this has been a range-bound move for the last couple of weeks here. So as a result, if it doesn't break above 85.20, then we are looking for price to move back lower. But if it breaks above 85.20, next target would be 85.80 level to the upside. But the bias here is bullish. Dollar yen here. Dollar yen bullish close here as well. We are back into the support resistance level. At this point, looking bullish. So overall, yen is weaker, and that's why we're seeing a lot of these other crosses move up against the yen. And our target here, 113.12 level, or about 113. So we are looking bullish here as well. So biases to the upside. CAD yen daily close is bullish and looking for price to go up higher into this 87.89 level. So about 80, let's say 88.00. So that will be the target to the upside. So that looks bullish as well. All right, so that's all I have. Any questions or anything to add? All right, so I'll take that as a no. So we'll call it a wrap for now. You guys have a wonderful evening. So tomorrow we'll have, so tonight there is no, London session because it's Friday, but we'll have our webinar tomorrow. So I'll see you guys at 7:30 or 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Bye for now.